Well, Kenny, we keep saying it. Is it time to get it together on the road now?
Yeah, very much so. We've had obviously a very good win at Doncaster. There's a lot we did right at Wimbledon in terms of our build-up play, our control of the game, chances we created, but we didn't get it over the line to the win, and that's the important thing, and that's a crucial difference. It's not something that it's not a difference that we should underestimate. But similarly for the players, there's a lot that they did right on that particular day. We have to take those things, try to be, if we can, in control of the game like we did. Won't always be easy, and every opposition needs respecting, and obviously Bristol Rovers will get our full respect and preparation. Similarly, if I'm looking now in the last 5 games, we've won 3, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 1, and we want to keep building on that if we can. That's really important. So big game Saturday, one we're looking forward to.
Does the good work you do then get lost in the midst of results?
Well, it is all about working towards results, and results are the bottom line. There's no doubt about that. But similarly, you have to look at a process behind that to be able to achieve those results. And for us, I do feel there's a bit more defensive stability, not so many goals from conceded from set pieces. You never eradicate it completely because it's a big part of the game in both boxes. But we have improved in those areas. That's only a base to work off, and we want to be one of the best in the division in terms of goals against. But similarly then, to try to get to the stage where we can be free flowing and create and ultimately then score goals going forward. That's our aim. But as I said, if we're looking at the last 5 games, there's a build up, but it doesn't necessarily count for anything. We have to make sure we go down to Bristol, with a positive mindset, do everything we can to try to win the game, and bring back the points.
Crawley came in for Bolton. What did that give you?
I feel we, in terms of dynamic player going forward, somebody could bring the ball out from the back. That's what we need, particularly down that side, and where James is maybe a more established defender. We're looking at sort of breaking forward, getting into good areas, getting into wide areas, and being strong. We just saw a glimpse of that in the second half where he burst out, but then instead of maybe just then going past the last defender, which he was capable of, and I've looked at him at that particular incident since with him, where he can just go and sweep past people. He checked and sort of went inside to John, but similarly, it's a little bit of a cameo, if you like, of what he can do. We saw earlier in the season anyway, when he played there, Coventry and then Sunderland away, where he has the athleticism to go and take people on and make things happen from there. And for him, it'll be interesting, when he plays there again, if he can build on that. He's been a regular now for Scotland under 21s in that position, and getting the best out of him is obviously what we're trying to do.
You see that as his best position, do you,
we'll
rather than midfield?
In terms of the midfield area, is something he's played before as well. I wouldn't hesitate if we need him in there, but for the likes of Tom Naylor, Ben Close, Andy Cannons is pushing them strong. So we have competition in that area. But I do feel in terms of our formation and our 4-2-3-1, our fullbacks to be able to go is something that is the next progression. Some promise showed at Wimbledon, but we can't say we got over the line, and getting over the line is a key point. So some promise there. We have to build on that promise if we can away from home. But similarly then, take it one stage further, see if we can put some chances away and give ourselves a chance. I am feeling that we're reasonably confident and sound defensively, and working hard as a side. There's a real high work ethic on Tuesday night, and that gives you again a base to go off. Front 4 were very, very high in terms of the running stats, and needed to be to get the win that we wanted. So if you're ever in a situation where you want to do better, nothing beats hard work. And certainly the boys we had on Tuesday night worked hard, and we'll need that again on Saturday to earn any points.
Has it got to be a case of digging in rather than playing glitzy football at this stage?
It's both. Dig in first, and then build on top of that in terms of confidence. And we want to be able to be, as a club, to be able to do both, definitely.
What about Brett Pittman? He had a groin strain. Is he come back into contention?
He did, yes, and he's not far away. I think this Saturday, we'll see tomorrow. I think this Saturday at Bristol is a little bit unrealistic, perhaps. Next week, Oxford at home is more realistic, but he's not far away. Doubtful for Saturday. Other than that, we have no injuries, and it's the same group of players that have been Saturday, and then that very, very good and hard-earned win on Tuesday night.